that you really ever wish to have in your life. But this isn't coming every day. But it took time, it took the passions, and it took really the dedication, and really this outcome is just wonderful. It's just incredible.
Bukeni, can you introduce yourself to us?
My name is Bukeni Waruzi, and I am a human rights advocate from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and I work at Witness as program manager for Africa and the Middle East.
So today you're in The Hague. We've just heard the guilty verdict for Thomas Lubanga, and we wanted to talk with you about what that means. Oh, and we see that we have somebody joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Just 1 minute, Bukeni. Oh, and he's gone. Okay. What does this mean for international justice, for the Democratic Republic of Congo, for communities there that were affected, and also for child soldiers?
It means a lot for the international justice and the international community as a whole. It means that crimes are serious crimes of the great concern of the international community. It ensures that these children will not be let alone, will be protected for. They were, forced to cause abuses everywhere. They were even forced to kill some of their relatives. This means that all of that was wrong, and it should never have happened. So it's like this should never happen, never again. And it means to these children that justice is served.
What is your response to some of the criticisms and some of the critiques of the court in terms of the length of time? A lot of the mainstream media have said, it's taken 10 years for the court to finish one trial and render one verdict, and 700 million pounds, or millions and millions, certainly millions of dollars has been put into the process. So what's just your brief response to that? I think your previous answer in some respects answered that already, but what would be your response to those criticisms?
I think since this is the first trial, the court and the prosecution and those who are involved and all the parties involved in the trial have learned some crucial lessons. One of them being how challenging it is to really work in armed conflict situation, an active armed conflict situation, and I'm sure moving forward we will see some improvement. But still, we can't compare the lives that are saved to the money that was spent. It is important even to spend $100 million or whatever currency can be to save one life. We just need to save that life. I think that also, speaks for this trial. You can see how many thousands of children are now affected by this trial. They are so happy, and that's what I think we need to do.
I wanted to speak a little bit, or ask you a little bit about the role that video played, in part because as you do work with Witness, that is primarily an organization that works, to use video to bring human rights abuses to the forefront, and also because some of the work that you did as a partner of Witness was actually utilized in sort of the lead up to the trial. And I wondered if you could just talk a little bit about that and what you think also the power or the possibility of video evidentiary submissions might be in the future for this court and for others.
The video that we produced to protect was the one that was used in the very early stage to ensure that the charges that of recruiting and using child soldier, which was actually the focus of the video to protect, are the one that should be pressed for Thomas Lubanga. And of course, we're happy that the charges were actually confirmed, and the video helped the court and everyone that was participating in the proceeding to open their eyes on these very crimes. And when now the trial itself began in 2009, all the basis of the evidence, all the evidences were video or evidences that were very crucial in this trial. And you can see even to today, when the judge was reading the verdict, he repeated the role of the video so many times. I was very happy to see how the video did play a major role in these proceedings and leading up to the to this verdict today, because it is undeniable. When you see something, how can you say otherwise? So that's why the judges was trying to insinuate, saying, we have seen this, we saw in those videos, we see this, we saw the children, we saw the children who were the bodyguards of Thomas Lubanga, we saw you, Lubanga, you were talking to these children, we saw these children had guns, we saw the children had this and that. So those are kind of facts, and those facts could not be brought by simple words. You had to have some kind of visual and audio elements that you can put together to really prove the guilty, or to really prove the commission of crimes.
You know, if there's anything that you could say to all of the child soldiers that you personally worked with and that Ajadika worked with over so many years to secure their release, to work with them on reintegrating them back into society, to work to rehabilitate, you know, them and their families to be part of the community again, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I can remember those children who I worked with, who I saw in the camp, who I helped release from the camp, and I can see what really was one of the things they were saying, that it cannot happen. They couldn't believe that a warlord, a commander, can really stand trial and can be actually judged. And I think today I can tell them what was unthinkable, what was improbable for them is now real. It is not a joke. It is true. It has happened, and this is actually for them. It's mostly for them, for the pain they suffer, sacrifices they endured, for the loss they endured. So this means, you know, justice served for them.
But Books, thank you so